All right, well, welcome back, everybody, to our continued coverage of the Crescent City Cup from Louisiana. Matt Canik and Nits Chagti here in the booth once again. And this afternoon, we are bringing you action from the WOW division. And several players going to wow us. Dad jokes all weekend here, for better or for worse. But the first two players we're going to watch are Chloe Fatsis and Noah Walton in a matchup of undefeated players, both 4-0. So without much further ado, Nits, let's cut over.
Yeah,
Let's watch
let's
some
do
Scrabble.
this. I mean, I think this is just going to be such a fun round to see. Chloe, we've seen her on stream so many times. Noah, I believe, is like a really great player, but I can speak more to just like having known Chloe and, incredible person, incredible player. We saw her at the National Scrabble Championship, where I think she placed fourth, and she was just incredible to see on stream. And I think we're going to see something of that caliber yet again this time as the players draw their tiles.
Yeah, Chloe has grown so much as a player, and just now a threat to take any tournament she plays. But Noah is so rock solid as a player as well. One of the best sheer anagrammers out there. Period. Maybe the best one. And man, he plays very methodical, very fast, and very correct Scrabble. This is going to be a good game.
I think so too. I mean, especially this is such a strong, I think, field right now. I believe there are four players who are in at 4-0. I think it might be Trip Payne, Zach Ansel, Chloe Fatsis, and Noah Walton, all at 4-0. I mean, they're such fantastic players. I can't believe that they're all standing at 4-0. This is certainly going to be just like an explosive match here, except that Chloe's drawn into some really rough tiles. So I don't know. I'm hoping to see Urali, Oorali, go down pretty quickly. Do you think we might see that, or do you think we might see an exchange?
I think you've got to try to fight through a rack like this. These are some gross letters, but I think you should go ahead and put some letters on the board, score some points here if you're Chloe. The U's not a great leave.
I agree. It
It's
does
actually pretty
seem like
close. Yeah,
there we go. So she's exchanging that to AR.
down
If she
to
was going
AR.
to exchange, I think maybe LAIR would have been slightly better here. But I mean, an exchange is an exchange. She's still keeping tiles that she likes. So I get it. I understand the reasoning behind this.
Okay, yeah. I mean, lots of reasonable options. Lots of very close, and this one, right up there, actually simming better than playing. So, good job, Chloe. Outplaying us so far.
And
This allows Noah to play what looks to be an insta play here, VUGH. That's just strategically correct, and we're going to offer no analysis there. Let's see. Chloe pulls AEORSSY. So she will have the S to hit that VUG. I think she's going to cash in one of them here.
I don't believe there's any sevens or eights here though. So I think you're right. She's just gonna have to play maybe something like Soya, Soya, and Bugs.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough decision for her, and she should slow down. This is a big turn. Soya and Vugs makes a lot of sense here. ERS is a great leave. When you play Soya, you set up the S behind it as well. But Hoy, just HOY, is a really good fish in this situation as well. AERSS is an extremely strong leave. And, a lot of players have a hard time solving these positions, figuring out is it better to put more points on the board or to take the big fish here. HOY is a tasty play. She wants to make sure she gets it right. And I don't know. Nitz, what would you do?
I think maybe Hoy would not be a bad idea here. I mean, because you could just play. I believe you could play Hoya, Hoya, um,
Mhm.
just in case. Maybe an S doesn't fit there next time. But I like Soy. I like Hoy. I like Hey. Anything that gets rid of that Y. I don't think she needs to worry too much about getting rid of that S immediately. Sometimes people have a tendency to be like, "Oh no, this is a duplicate, and I don't like duplicate tiles." I feel like the second S is worth maybe another like an extra point, another like point or two. I feel like she could use it, she could keep it. Doesn't really matter too much there. Soya though, 26 points. That's so many points. I'd love to get that. I'd love to get that under my belt.
Yeah, this is just a tough turn. Either one of these plays makes a lot of sense. Chloe's got to commit to just one here. It looks like for a second she set up over says, thought about it, and then backed out. Over says is invalid, so uh, did not take the bait. And Soya looks like her choice here. Engine agrees with this. I think I do too. I like it.
I like it. I hope to see it come down on the board soon. I know it's hard sometimes to be like, okay, am I missing something? Is there something more obvious that I should play here? But Soya is such a good move, and I'm glad that she's playing it. ERS, fantastic leave.
Yeah, you know you're leaving some bingo percentage on the board. Sim says you're just 50% to bingo after Soya versus 60% after Hoy, but it just scores much better and sets you up for success next turn. Nice play.
Be really fun to see Noah Walton come down now with a very cool meme word that I guess we've seen on the internet many, many times now to warrant being in the dictionary. Something like yeet, yeet, to throw. I guess is that the definition in the dictionary? To the side of soya to get rid of those two extra e's and that y that isn't doing any favors for Noah right now.
Yeah, yeet and yeeted both now valid. If you didn't know those new words, they're both there, both good options for Noah too. Reasonable. I think he could play either one, and a third good option, YEH down to the H in Vug. A decision just like we saw for Chloe of do I want to leave some points on the table now, but keep the very synergistic DEERT, or do I want to score a little bit more? Noah opting to yeet. I like this.
He's yeeting those tiles
Or
on the board. Yeah.
is he yeet or is he yeeted? He's thinking. He's thinking yeet
Oh,
or yeeted. Yeet it
I
is
like
for
yeet.
Noah.
I like yeet. I think this is a good one.
What's the past tense of yeet? It's got to be yeeted,
I
right?
feel like it
Not
should be
yoked.
yote, but it's not. You
Oh,
know, like in your brain, it just makes sense that it should be yote, and then it isn't. So Chad has already spotted Chloe's bingos. She's got two possibilities here, and it's incredible that Chad finds these so quickly. And let's see if Chloe does so as well. I think she's definitely capable of seeing these. She's such an incredible player with such wonderful word knowledge, which is why we see players like her on stream. So maybe we're gonna see pre-verbs. Maybe we're gonna see Superber come down.
yeah, those are the two bingos, 67 or 65 points, proverbs, superber. This doesn't, you know, this doesn't maybe look like a bingo rack. Those are kind of yucky alphagrams, but I'm sure Chloe's seen them and she's very strong. She'll find them. Just which
Absolutely.
one? I wonder which one is strategically better. I bet she's seen both already, and she's just trying to choose an option. They're close.
Oh, I wonder if she's eyeing. I wonder if she's eyeing Burp right now. Just that would be interesting to see come by because I'd like her to instead maybe just get rid of the B. If not bingo, then just play something like BYE buy, and have a rack that kind of really often draws into pretty good bingos. And it's not like she wouldn't have a spot on this board to play them.
Hmm. It's a big turn.
Just a moment of truth to see if we're going to see Burp come down, if Chloe's able to come into this Eureka moment of preverbs or Superber. She's eyeing that U. She really needs to keep looking at that spot. I don't know about you, Matt, but do you feel like instinctively you sometimes don't try to start bingos with S? Like you get so caught up in like, okay, S is a plural, like it helps you pluralize a word, therefore it should come at the end of the word. I don't know if you have this, but sometimes I have a harder time seeing words start with an S. So, if you're playing against me, you can definitely use that knowledge now, I guess.
Man, the S is such a good tile in so many ways. It goes at the beginning of words, at the end of words, in the middle of words, but it can be tough to alphagram with. It's a blessing and a curse, but mostly a blessing.
I think would be amazing to see is if Chloe starts to think about verb, right? Like she starts to think about, okay, let me get rid of the B. Um, okay, so burp does come down, but putting verb on the board, maybe that would help her see pre-verbs. In this case, we are seeing burp. I think this is a mistake. Missing a bingo is rough, but she's keeping a pretty bingo-friendly leave. So, I mean, maybe she'll draw into something good. I say, knowing that I have the power to curse people
Oh yeah,
with these
we
draws.
gotta wield those commentator curses appropriately, Nits. We gotta be careful with them. But oh
Absolutely, I've
man,
done this
man,
again. I'm so sorry, my friends.
oh man, FQZ, ouch, ouch, ouch,
Every
ouch.
single
Well,
time.
remember when Dave Wiegand came back and beat Wapnick after drawing JQG? Maybe Chloe's gonna come back and win this
Well,
game. Maybe if it happens again, I'll be shocked. Voodoo. Let's see. What is Noah
oh
doing here?
wow, that's so beautiful. He spotted geodic. That's lovely. That's such a great find.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh
That's
my
so good.
gosh,
Man,
that's
Noah's a
beautiful.
machine.
That's lovely. I mean, like no other comments than like that's just lovely. And I think Chloe has no option but to just drop that Q right now.
It's not just a lovely play; it's like devastatingly, lethally defensive in NWL too. This is the worst thing that could happen to Noah, and this board is going to get absolutely bonkers in a minute now. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is going to be a fun game.
I mean, wow, this board is so blocked up already. I don't even know. I mean, what's Noah even supposed to do at this point? Like, do you
Oh
just
boy.
play something like Morph to the H? Like, do you want to open this up for your opponent? I mean, I don't.
You're not going to play more if you're winning. There's no reason to do that. You're
Right.
ahead.
So,
Oh boy, what's going to happen this game? I'm
oh, you
I'm
know what?
stoked.
What if he just plays Yep like YEP? That'd be so funny.
That's
That'd be
reasonably
intriguing.
strong.
So like he
That's
doesn't know that he's gonna be hit with a bingo, right? Like I mean, yeps is probably a word, isn't it?
yes,
Yes,
yes.
there
I
we
have
go.
to
Yeah.
check, but
Just wanted to
yes.
make sure. I was like, okay, that's a noun, right? Like
Yeah.
because I know some of them are nouns and some of them are interjections. So
Yes, yes. Most of them are
yeah.
positive upvotes. I lost a turn on Seaholm the year he won the Nationals to YAYS because I'm a scrub, and he's not. But yeah, Yep does take the S. That's not a bad play. If he draws vowels, he bingos most of the time, right? Like mongers and stuff.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that'd be so
Morgans.
cool.
Oh, they're just A and okay. That doesn't hit very often. I wonder if he's gonna play POH to the H for like nothing.
This is gonna be so hard for Chloe because just what do you even do at that point? And then he just gets stuck with
Oh, this
an
game's going to be
unplayable
fun to
seven.
watch. I'm glad I'm not in the trenches here because this is going to be so hard for them to play, but it's going to be so fun to
I
watch.
mean, do you feel like there are more closed up boards in the WoW lexicon? Oh, interesting.
Oh, he's
He is
going to
going to go with
open.
Morph.
Okay. Noah tends to open the board. He doesn't
Nice.
like the close style. He's good at it. He's very calculating, but he knows so many words too. He goes into space. All right. It's
Right.
not a bad
Still
play.
no seven for Chloe though. She can't fit freezes anywhere. So, what's she to do here? Maybe just froze. I mean, there's no reason for her to hang out to that Z for too long, but instead maybe like Rife to the side of Morph. Maybe that would be a cool play here.
Oh, this is a really cool rec for Chloe. She's going to have so many options that do so many different things. She's going to need some time to think through it, and this is going to be one that people argue about on forums later, no matter what. There's no clear right answers here. Lots of
Right.
different ways to do lots of different things.
Right.
Holding ESZ together and playing Rife alongside Morph is like actually kind of strong, but getting rid of the Z and trying to bingo as soon as possible makes some sense. Fosier plays through the O or Froze, as you suggested, opens up some space as well. Do I want to open? Do I want to close? Do I want to play the Z or do I want to play the bingo? This is a very challenging turn for Chloe. We're
On this, I
gonna
mean,
see some
yeah, on this
time.
board, her S is really not helping her either. I mean, I feel like I feel like Rife would be a great one for her to get down, but it's kind of not instinctual, right? Like if you see a Z on your back or whatever, you're kind of thinking, let me play off the power tile, let me get these points right now. So you really have to get yourself out of that mindset to be like, okay, what is going to be good for me in the future? So like maybe she does want to do Fosier, maybe she does want to open up this board in the position that she is in, maybe keep that ES as you mentioned.
Oh, this is such a hard turn, and this is one that oh man, there's so many ways to do so many things. You can play FICE through the C and Geodic as well. Set up a line for like ZES plays that would be absolutely devastating and I don't know, kind of hard to block otherwise. There's so many things to do that make sense here for Chloe. Oh, what a turn. I love Scrabble.
So she's identified froze. I think she might go ahead and do that. IES is a good leave, but I just don't know if that's the move to make here. Still, a play is a play. I understand why she's doing this. Moving on.
Egg.
And yeah, now it's on to Noah, who's got egg on his rack, as you just mentioned. Yes,
Yep. We got an egg alert here for stream. Noah EEGGNNS, the triple double dreaded. But I mean, if you've got Jen, and an S, you're probably just going to play Jen most of the time. And luckily,
absolutely.
after Chloe's last play, you can do it for 26. So I think that's I don't know. Maybe Noah decides to go down and play Neg instead for 24, but I think you just play Jen here and you play it. Maybe Gene if you want to open up a line. GNS is synergistic with all those vowels in the pool. Jen, Gene, Neg, but Noah's going to crush that spot. Here it comes.
Absolutely. There we go. I don't think he needs to play Jean. I think Jen here is just fine. So this is a pretty good play on Noah's part.
And Chloe took a bit of a gambit opening the board, and she's rewarded fantastically. That strong EIS leave, DILO, means she's going to bingo on this turn. She's drawn Idolize, and
Nice.
that's going to play on top of the F she put in space. That's a big swing of events in Chloe's favor.
Fantastic. You love to see it.
Oh, Idolics. She's got Idolics set up. Oh, these words are so
Oh,
hard.
wait, hang on. Is she gonna play Idolic for
Oh,
33 instead of Idolize?
maybe
Wow.
she thought it's IZE only. I think just showing a little rust there.
Interesting. Or maybe she didn't see the EF spot.
Could be.
Maybe?
Okay.
That's interesting. That's a very surprising miss from Chloe's end. I mean, this is not something that you see. I wonder if she's like a little tilted for some reason, like maybe having drawn, like a Z bingo and not being able to play it has, like tilted her just a little bit, and that's why she was unable to, I mean, pull the trigger and idolize, maybe?
I do get blindness a lot. Like when I have a non-go on my rack, I just start making very poor decisions. I get in my own head. It's definitely possible.
I think so. Yeah. All
All right.
right.
So Noah dropping SEX for 56 there. Big score under Idolic, and Chloe finding WU, BLNSUW blank. Oh man. No bingos here. No Sun Bowl.
Hmm.
Um, all right. This is gonna be a tough turn.
Tough. Well, okay. I would love to get rid of that W and the B, right? Like I'm thinking maybe play web, but I think noob is even much like is so much better. 28 points for the E in Gen. That's a really good play, really great find. I think that's absolutely what she has to go with here. And she's got that blank to hang on to. That can really help her out.
I don't know. Noob versus Web is a fun decision, and that's probably what she's going to spend some time here thinking about. Web sets up the S, but Noob holds better. So what do I want to do? I want to go for the setup, or is it better to hold back, or
Okay.
to go for a better leave? And she's going for the better leave here.
Fantastic.
All right.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I think this is good.
This is yeah. And wow, okay, Noah's still like struggling with some consonants, but he's not. I mean, he's not going to have too hard of a time. The board is ripe for getting points. He can just very easily, he can very easily play Matt Matt
Yeah.
on top of Idolic. I mean, if he wants to give the streamers a shout out, I hope he goes ahead and does not do that because I think Fang would be a better play there.
Yeah, Fang and Matt are both pretty good. That MTT leave is tough to swallow. FGN, not great, but if you look at the vowels unseen, a bunch of A's and I's, I'll draw an ING bingo maybe. That's
Yeah.
actually not so bad. Maybe we see Matt, and then maybe someone plays Nits later today. We'll see. Stay tuned.
I hope they all say hi to us.
We'll see. We've got to watch the players. If Matt comes down, we'll see. I probably won't get a wave. It's okay.
This is interesting. So I really do wonder if. So I wonder if he's thinking if there's a way for him to stop like the B, right? Like maybe he's thinking, maybe I want to play GAMB, GAMB. Maybe I want to do that and get rid of the threat that is that B. I don't know if that B is much of a threat in the first place. I don't think it is. But, just in case, get rid of that spot, like obstruct Chloe's chances of really catching up here, even though the game is pretty neck and neck right now. But I think, if he does Fang or Matt, both good plays.
Well, I just learned a crazy word thanks to the chat. Oh my god, is it happening? It's happening. Oh my
Oh my
god. Okay,
gosh.
this is going to be
Do you think it's gonna
a
happen?
tense moment. I did not know this word. Chat pointed this out, but through the F in space, there is a triple triple available now. Oh my goodness, huge swing.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, it's 158.
That's incredible. Oh my
Whoa,
gosh.
whoa! What is this? I gotta look it up. A disease of the lymph glands. I should probably know that. Yikes. Whoa.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right.
Wow. Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness, the word. Since we've already teased it, you can pause the video if you want to find it. A scrofula. SCROFULA. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I did not know this.
What an
This would be
incredible
an
word.
incredible moment if we see it.
This is just, I mean, I wonder if Chloe's like studied this kind of list where it's like 8 or 7 letter words that kind of end in a vowel that's not E. I mean, she's so strong a player. She's studied so many words. I think that she's absolutely more than capable of finding this. But then, like when you see, I don't know about you, but like personally, if I see that S, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I want to put the S off to the side. Maybe it's going to pluralize it. Or maybe she's a lot smarter than that and she's just iterating through the letters and just like letting that alphagram speak out to her, okay, is this blank an A? Is this blank a B? And then getting all the way to the R. But this is really tough to see. This is really tough to see the one triple triple that she has, or she's got locusta underneath ox making del oxo, locusta or oculars making oxo.
Oh man, yeah. What complicates his turn even more for Chloe is there's not one but two triple triples open, and the one that she's pulled is in the line that is looks maybe less fruitful. So she's looking at that B and looking at that F at the same time. I guess you look at the F first because it would score more, but what a nutso turn. Chloe's gonna score a lot. But the question is how much. We'll find out. Oh boy.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
So she's writing something. So she's written something down on her piece of paper. I wonder if it's an alphagram. I wonder if she's like thinking, is this a word? Is this a word? I don't know about you, but like seeing a word out written out in front of me helps me kind of identify it more as a real or not real word, more than just like thinking about it in my head. Do you feel like this happens with you as well? Like, do you feel like you have to write down possible alphagrams or like possible words?
Every time I miss a bingo, it's because I don't write down the alphagram, and then I ask myself after the game, why didn't you write down the alphagram? You should
Oh my
always.
god!
Oh,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
oh my
Oh
God.
my
Yes.
god! Oh my god!
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my goodness. That adrenaline. She's got to
this
feel
is
it right now. She
beautiful.
just found it. She's writing it
Oh,
down.
she's beautiful.
Oh my
This is
goodness. Oh my
incredible.
god. She's doing the math. Maybe. I bet she's sure of it.
I
Oh,
called
let's.
Scrabble Christmas way too early before, but I think we might have it. I think we might have our Scrabble Christmas now. This is just play of the tour, like wow, play of the day, play of the tournament. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Do you remember when Chloe drew FQZ and then we said she was going to win the game? She's just. Oh my god.
It was a Dave weekend kind of draw.
Oh
That's
my
exactly what was going to
goodness.
happen
What
for her.
happens in New Orleans, man? It's real, I promise you. Oh,
This is.
Scrofula 158.
Oh.
Incredible, Chloe.
Do you
Great.
think there's any
Oh my
chance
god.
that Noah Walton is going to hold and or challenge this? I don't think so. I don't think so. But like, do you think that's possible?
I mean, he's a mathematical player, but he's also so good at the words. This has to feel like all but game over. You're down 120, and you've got a terrible rack, and you have no reasonable candidate plays. I guess Batu or Tambour, but like, oh man,
There
that's
we go. She's
that's so
drawing her
bad.
tiles.
Okay,
He
yeah,
has not challenged
yeah,
correctly.
he's got to just know that it's a word. He's a
Right.
great anagrammer, great word machine, great
Damn,
player.
this is wow. Just incredible.
Oh man.
Incredible.
Okay. So
Oh,
Noah's at 199 after that, and a nice balance pull for Chloe.
oh, it's just yeah,
Bet two,
nice.
I think, coming down. This is a great play for Noah. Got three T's on your rack. You can play two of them and score. Oh my
All
goodness. Oh
right.
my. Can you imagine hanging an F out and then just getting hit for 158? Like it's so hard.
That's
It's so hard to focus after that happens.
wow.
What a game.
Wow. I just this was not on my bingo card for this game, and I'm so glad that it came out this way. So he seems to be playing Batu, perfectly reasonable play. I think maybe what's interesting? I think like Yet YETT to the YE that's already on the board would have been really cool to see. But Batu is so respectable. Completely understand. You know, just wow. I mean, Chloe's really showing us why she is, like coming in fourth at the nationals. This is why, like, she's one of the best players that we have in North America. Incredible.
Oh man, yeah, just throwing down Scrofula for 158 so casually like that. Like, oh my
Just
goodness, that's awesome.
wow.
That's peak. All right. Now Chloe's got another decision to make. All right, she was granted a triple triple from the tile gods. She's got to make a decision. Thief down to the F is such a strong play. It scores 36. You just put a ton of scoring pressure on. You're up by 120. but it does one of the fundamental things you're not supposed to do: open the board when you're winning. It's
And
just so good, though.
yeah, it's like it's
Just so good.
keeping the scoring pressure on. I mean, maybe instead like header from the DE of like the D of idolic and E of sex, but like I think thief is just such a good play. There's no reason not to commit to it.
Yeah, it's that's strong. Thief. All right, and Noah has found more trouble. He's just a terrible Rax the entire
Oh my
game.
gosh.
I haven't pointed that out enough, but yeah, he's drawn some ridiculous combinations.
This, yeah, wow. The way that this game tilted, like it really swung. I don't even know if Noah has played this even like 20 points. He's got a Wintle to the E of Thief, but that's only 18. And I don't think there's anything better than that. And Chloe's drawn into the second plank. Oh my
Goodness,
God.
yeah, she
Wow.
drew FQZ. You knew she was going to win the game. It's New
That's
Orleans. It is spooky
incredible.
here. It's spooky in the best way possible. Come out next year. You'll see what I mean.
Or just have us commentate your games and then we'll just make sure that you draw FQZ and then,
Yeah,
triple, triple.
excellent. Oh my goodness, I
Wow.
love Scrabble. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay. Um, Wintle, Twine to the E. I don't know. CWM if you don't want to knock out those floaters up in space, but that's so weak.
Maybe.
That's so weak.
Oh, this is
Oh
so
man, and
tough. Maybe like all from the A that's like in scrofula, maybe AWL.
that's just six. I don't know.
Just sad. It's just sad.
It's
Man, I don't know. Wintle, possibly. Oy.
yeah. I mean, Wintle's just the only thing that's good, but it's kind of
Yeah,
sad. But it's like your rack is so bad, it's the only thing you really have.
right.
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll see
this
what
is
Noah
rough.
thinks of. He's creative and he's probably thinking for specific things he can be drawing on the
Oh,
like bingo starting with an M that play alongside Batu and those things. So he'll
right,
take his
right, right.
time. I don't know. I would be tilted so hard right now, but he's gonna calibrate and figure
Absolutely.
this one out.
Absolutely. And he's an incredible player. He's been on stream before. This is, you know, he's a fantastic player and we're going to see him make a we're going to see him make a very thought out, very, rationalized move here. Not sure what it's going to be, but it's going to have his reasoning.
Oh man, Chloe has a really nice play next turn. It's a degree of difficulty extremely high. Oh, it's not going to be obstructed by this play either. Okay, Noah opts to play right here. That's a good play.
Okay, okay.
LM keep that M to try to hit Batu. Makes sense. And then oh boy, Chloe has a lot of options
Oh
here, but
my
there's the one.
god.
Yeah, you just saw it, right? The one extra
Oh my
sick one.
gosh.
That'd be. Oh my god, we already got the triple triple, but could we get even more content? I don't know. That's so hard to see.
Oh wow.
Um,
But
but
we're definitely going to see a bingo here. Can be anywhere from like 60 to like 85 points. If you guys can find the 85 point bingo that she's got, it's incredible.
85. Yeah, find 85 on
85.
this board. No one's done it yet.
Just lovely.
Oh boy.
But she's definitely bingoing here. I think it just depends on what she thinks is strategically the best one. Um, I think archived would be
Yeah.
fine, through the
Archived is
H. I
great.
think it's a really good one here. Um,
It does everything
yeah,
you want to do. You don't want
ex-
bingos to or from that T. Archived is really strong, but oh my
exactly.
god, are we gonna get the 85?
Oh my
Otherwise,
God.
yeah. Otherwise, archived is good. Ravished in the same spot's all right. She'll find, she'll score a lot of points here. But I know has got a great draw on the other side. We might have a game yet. What's in that unseen pool? A bunch of vowels. If Chloe has a terrible post bingo draw, we might still have a game even after this. Yeah, reinvaded.
Wow.
Yeah, it's spotted by the
Yes.
chat now. Reinvaded and Fanga. You got to notice the spot to play a nine. Notice the hook. I would never even notice things like this, but that would be
This is, yeah.
utterly
Wow. That
sick.
would be crazy board vision. Crazy board vision to have.
I would have played archived probably in this situation. I mean, most of us would. Most mere mortals. Nigel would certainly find reinvaded.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a flex that'd
Yeah.
be! But already Scrofula was so sick.
That was just beautiful. That was just lovely to see. Wow. I mean, okay, so we see her writing on her piece of paper again. I think she's just going through her possible bingos. She's just gonna pick the one that is best for her strategically. It would make sense that she's looking through the tiles in Thief first. I feel like those would be strategically the best ones for her to try and get a bingo down, just to obstruct that area, I think. All
Yeah.
right. But I mean, Noah's gonna still be able to come back, I believe, with a bingo.
Yeah. He's drawn well. He's going to bingo. Depending on what Chloe does here, Noah's got a high scoring one to the T, and I mean he's still going to be able to bingo alongside Batu with that rack. I wonder Chloe's choice is actually kind of big here because Noah's rack is good and there's a lot of bad tiles.
Absolutely.
Big moment.
Absolutely. All right. So, I mean, she has her pick of bingos. I mean, if she wants, she can do archived as we suggested. Maybe she could do um, durative through the T. Maybe she could do vibrated. They're not going to score as much. Deviator, it's just another 62-point bingo. But I really want her to go ahead and put archived on the board. And let's see, she's got the V. So is she gonna go ahead with vibrated? I think that's what's gonna happen here. I think vibrated is gonna come down on the board.
Yeah, I mean, most things you do here are fine. You want to obstruct the T if you can, and then maybe try to knock out the double double. But all right, vibrated the play.
There we go. All right, 62 points for Chloe, and she keeps her very healthy leave. And it's up to Noah to put his bingo down. He's got two. These are what we call sometimes baby bingos. These are high probability bingos. These are tiles that we see often. So when we're learning Scrabble words, we're learning seven and eight letter words. These are some of the words that we learn first. So here Noah's just going to have no issue getting a bingo down, scoring 76 points, and there's no world in which he's I just really can't imagine any world in which he's missing one of these.
Yeah, he's doing all of his paperwork now. There's one moment in the game where you decide, all right, this is where I'm going to cross off all my own tiles and look at the whole unseen pool. That's what Noah just did. He's trying to find any path to victory, and if it matters at all, whether he plays one of the two bingos, maligns or menials, alongside Batu, I don't see
Yeah.
any strong reason why.
Oh my
But
God, Matt, look at this though. Oh my gosh, it appears that vibrated takes RE. Revibrated is a word. Do you think any of the players is going to try that? Do you think like Noah, if he's down enough, he might try revibrated? I mean, if there's someone who's going to know revibrated, it's going to be Noah, right?
I
Like it's
wonder if that's why Chloe played it. I wonder if she knows that. That'd be
oh my
sick, big brain.
gosh.
But Noah almost definitely has anagrammed that before on word walls. Oh, I bet Noah knows it. Oh, I did not re-vibrate. I thought that was a hoax in the chat until I looked it up.
That's incredible.
Whoa,
Oh my
we'll see if
God.
that comes down. Oh my God, so Noah can bingo here for 76, and then re-vibrated is in play. Chloe didn't draw either the E's or the R. Noah's probably gonna get it.
All right,
Well, we'll
he's coming
see.
down with menials. Good for him. Moving on. He wants to keep his clock for when, he has tougher decisions to make. Chloe's the one with half the time that Noah does right now. She's going to have to make a decision what to do with her heavy, high scoring tiles right now. You love to score points. You don't always love to see clunkier tiles. But that S has given her a great place to put down her JUNK, her junk.
Yeah. Chloe's going to slow down first before she makes any play here. Count the tiles on the bag. That's exactly what she's doing now. One, two, three, four, five. The last thing I'm going to do is play five tiles on this turn. Look at the unseen pool. There's a lot of bingos that could be had in there. I'll play four. Junks is really strong. Even if Noah has a crazy double double from the R, I'm gonna hang on and win. But great job. Slow down. Do your paperwork figure out how much the worst double double could possibly score, and then go ahead and lay down junk.
And oh my gosh, look, we're being rated by a party of 37. Thank you, Evil Budgie, for doing this. Really appreciate this. We are here at the Crescent City Cup. This is game number 5. We have 3 more games to go. Junks is on the board, and Chloe is just on fire. She's doing such an incredible job, especially after that triple triple of Scrofula. That's just, I mean, what a
That
game.
was
Just
what
what
a
a
moment. Oh my
beautiful
goodness.
game.
Noah deciding between Fang and Matt picks Fang, which is probably the correct move. Like it's stronger, and then just getting Scrofula for 158. Oh,
Who
big
boy.
swing. Wow, we'll remember that one.
Absolutely. Is there any like is there any reason why Noah should like try to fish for a bingo in 2 places here? Like is there anything that he could hit from that R for like a double double? Like probably not, right? I mean, I don't see there's one tile in the bag and there's no way Chloe's not going to like block it. So I think it makes sense that he plays something like Odea, making Oxo for 25 points.
Yeah, some players in this situation do like a rage fish thing and then just lose spread points. Even if you fish, Chloe's going to do her paperwork, figure out what you have and block it, and you've just wasted a turn scoring four. Just play something on bottom. Noah's going to do. He's probably going through and solving this end game for every possible draw right now, but he's going to do it right. He's
Right.
not going to fish.
And he needs to be able to play something in like two spots,
Oh
something
man,
that Chloe can't block.
the R is in the bag. Sorry, I just realized that. And, so he's going to draw revibrated.
Oh my
We'll get to see
gosh.
if he knows it. All right,
Oh,
another
that'd be
another
so
knowledge
fun.
check. Oh, he does. He's got to.
Do you think if he does it, Chloe would challenge it? Like, do you think it's, I mean, do you think that's worth the challenge?
It depends on the context, but the spread is so big in this one that I think she can afford
Yeah,
it.
I
We'll,
think
we'll
she
see
can
if she
afford.
does. All
Yeah,
right.
I think it's like what 39 points if he does play it.
Yeah, it'd be a big score. Yeah, 39. Wow. All right, so he's going to draw the R. Interesting. Fun.
I don't think Noah can win this, even if Chloe challenges revibrated. Yeah,
Yeah. I think this is Chloe's game no matter what.
yeah.
Scrofula is just devastating.
It was just
158 in one move. It's
lovely.
really hard to lose after you do that.
That was, I
And
mean,
lose she did not.
what a play.
That was a
What a
huge
play.
moment. All right, for those of you joining in on the raid or tuning in later on, this is the Crescent City Cup. It's the year's best Scrabble tournament, at least in my not so humble opinion. It's an awesome time. It's brought to you by the Word Game Players Organization, or WGPO, and by COCO, the Collins Coalition. I got 148 people, 146 people playing Scrabble
Oh,
this weekend, and a lot more hanging out, watching, enjoying the company. Matt Canik here is one of them. It's Chagti on the mic with me if you're just tuning in. We've got three more games after this one today. We'll be here all day Saturday or Sunday and Monday morning as well. Thanks for hanging out with us.
and I hope you stick around because we have so much more excitement coming your way. I mean, if this game has anything to go by, I feel like all of chat just had their breath baited as Chloe just found Scrofula, and the moment that it came down, the moment that she saw it, just I feel like that is what this game is about, right? Like that's what
Uh,
the live streaming is about, where you kind of experience these moments together of just joy and adrenaline. Like, wow, that's such an
that's
incredible play.
that's true peak. It really is. And like I try not to talk Scrabble very much when I'm in general public, but some random people ask me like, how can there be tension at a Scrabble tournament? It's like, well, did you see that? Did you see Scrofula for 158? Tell me that's not tension. Like, come on, Scrabble's cool.
Absolutely.
Yep, Noah's playing Odea, and he's going to draw the R. See if revibrated comes into play. But all
That'd be
right,
so funny if it did. I mean, not funny as much as just really fun. I think that's such a cool play to see and to find. I mean, you have to be looking across the board to really have these considerations. You have to think, okay, like, is there still something cool that I can do with this? I mean, is it even worth it for him to play it? Like, maybe he wants to just go out. Maybe he has a fine out. But then again, I mean, if you're on stream and you can make a content play, maybe you do it.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell very soon. The tiles will be played. This much I can say with certainty. So, ah,
All
all right.
right. And for Chloe now, she's identified Olio. I think she's got that for 13 points on top of right, making OW. But there's a fancy little, very sneaky play that she's got to the side of Burp that makes Avian for 24 points. It keeps LOO. It's just, I mean, it's so many overlaps. It's really cool. But I don't know if at this point in the game, if you're even looking for those kind of overlaps.
Yeah, that's sick. It's tough to spot, but it's sick. That is, yeah, optimal in game by the engine by 2 points. She got the second optimal in game is also sick. You play AALII to the Iron Thief. That's
Nice.
four overlaps. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see. You can do any end game here. You can even challenge revibrated next turn and still win.
Absolutely.
Scrofula was so killer. Man, that's some deep word knowledge. Nice job, Chloe.
I mean, this just goes to show like why Chloe is where she's at. I mean, she's an incredible player. There's a reason why people are like, "Oh, yes, I love to watch, Chloe and Noah play because they're such strong players with such really great word knowledge. They really put in the time and the effort, and they're so fun to see playing playing this game. Playing a playing a word like Scrofula for 158 points. Like I think that really makes this worth it. I think it really makes like the watching Scrabble instead of being able to be at the tournament worth it.
Scrabble's metal. It's awesome. Scrabble's
Scrabble
metal,
is
and no one will
metal.
ever convince me otherwise.
What is our version of Metallica? Because I mean, I think Scrofula may have been like part of
Oh
that
man,
band.
if somebody start a Scrabble metal band called Scrofula, I would be a cult follower.
Oh my gosh.
All
Okay,
right,
well, we
here's
see
this is a
Allow
good play. Hello, that's a bunch
for
of points.
17
All
points.
right,
Nice.
and then we'll see if Noah plays revibrated. He's gonna play it in 1 second if he
Oh my
sees it,
gosh, I really want to see this go
or
down.
he's
I
just
really
gonna
want to
go
see
out.
this.
Let's see.
Oh my god. I wonder if it goes down, she'll just be like, okay, whatever. I still get to go out.
Does she have 2 outs? She does, right? No, she has one. Okay, maybe that's what Noah's thinking about here too.
Or maybe just for content, he plays right and right.
Oh, very good.
Right
Yeah,
squared.
I like that. The
No
double right.
reason to play it
Two
because it's
rights
not.
don't make a wrong, though. That's not how it goes.
Two rights make an angle in this case.
Oh yes, very good. 2 rights make a right angle. All right,
Oh my
God,
gosh.
we gotta stop. We gotta stop
Yeah, we
Nits.
gotta. Somebody needs to. Yeah.
I gotta stop. I don't think we're seeing revibrated, but we saw a sick game.
Oh man, it'd be so. Well, I mean, so Noah hasn't played an out immediately. Oh, I say this, and he plays an out immediately. I was thinking, okay, maybe he's still considering, maybe revibrated here.
Uh,
Just a lovely game. Just
uh,
wow.
the best in game is actually TI for 4, making SI alongside Scrofula. You
To
block
block.
Chloe's Naoi and hold revibrated unblockable.
Oh my
That's so sick. I
gosh.
love Scrabble. Scrabble's metal. All right. Anyway, that's fine. All right. What a
Wow.
game.
Good game. That was incredible. That was incredible. I'm so glad that we got to watch that. And I feel like that was a relatively quick game. I feel like that went by so
Well, no, I was looking
quickly.
at through the beat first because
Oh,
that's what I had been
yeah.
looking at already, and I couldn't find anything there. And then I had almost given up, and I was like, "Wait, the R rack sounds familiar." But I feel like there must have been something better here.
What do you think about revibrated?
I don't like it.
It's good.
It is.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa.
A little better in the end game.
Yeah. Um, oh, I had invader. Ah, that's worse.
Rapid.
Okay, nothing starting or ending with T. Oh, Ravish is a bit better, yeah.
Or archive is better than rapid.
Yeah.
There's a 9.
9 through the
DE?
DE. Where's
Oh,
this
sweet.
DE?
Re-invaded.
Reinvaded. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can see this.
All right. So that was a fun game to watch. I think we're going to cut away from the overhead mic there. Oh, Chloe's realizing what she's missed now, but I don't want to cut back in. We're going to take just a little intermission while we figure out the next game. I think it's going to be Zach Ansel and Chloe Fatsis. They are paired in the next round. So if we can get those players wrangled, I think that's what's going to come next. No promises, but Matt Canik, Nits Chagti will be back in just a few moments with more Scrabble.